This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. We're back again. Some great college football playoff games. I guess yesterday.
Yeah,
on
finally.
Monday. Fantastic.
Finally.
Both games came out of the last play. Yeah, we haven't had many close playoff games.
Usually there's one good one, one bad one.
Mm-hmm.
Almost the biggest choke job in the world by Washington.
Yeah.
If they would have lost that, I would have felt so bad for them.
You
For
got
1 second for Texas.
Yeah.
Everyone holding
God.
up 1 second.
You almost got a repeat.
Do you know how many times we would have seen that replay of the Nebraska game if they would have came back and won?
I already saw it a couple times on
Yeah.
Twitter, and they didn't even convert it. But
Yeah.
oof, yeah. I mean, it was tough. The running back got injured.
Yeah.
I feel like
If you're Washington,
He
gotta
shouldn't have
pick
been
him
in the
up.
game.
You gotta
He'd
pick
been-
him up.
Well,
Everybody
he'd been
pick
hurt
him up.
already.
Yeah.
Like, he'd already been hurt once in the game.
Yeah.
Just knee it so
Yeah.
nobody can possibly get hurt.
'Cause it's something you probably don't really think about in the moment. Like, now you realize it. Because you've never
Yeah.
really seen that really
Yeah.
affect the game like that. But
It affected it a lot.
Yeah.
They got the ball
30
with 50
extra seconds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They just worked their way down the field and had 3 plays from the 12, whatever it was. The first play was terrible.
It was at, the pitch or whatever?
They did a fake pitch, and then they dumped it off to him.
Yeah, that's right.
He ran out of bounds for a yard. Peters, how you feel about your Longhorns?
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a little sad, but we got Husker football next year.
Yeah,
We're back.
it's true.
Will
We're
I
back.
probably take Texas win total next year? Probably. Sorry.
Schedule's a
fair.
little harder going to the SEC.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Probably going to get better, though. Another year of Quinn Ewers,
Maybe Arch Manning.
Maybe Arch.
maybe Arch Manning.
You never
The
know.
announcers were saying they should put Arch in the game at one point. Did you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Can't
like,
say-
why-
It's all ESPN trying to hype
Yeah,
up Arch Manning.
Maybe we'd see a little bit of Arch Manning today. Why?
Yeah, it's not like he's a better runner. Like, if it was Malik Murphy, where he's just a more athletic, more dynamic quarterback, like, maybe. But
Yeah.
you're not going to bring in a true freshman in the semifinal game
Yeah.
unless you absolutely have to.
Yeah. Pretty crazy that Malik Murphy transferred before their playoff game.
It's because the transfer portal window makes zero
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah.
Because he probably thought, I have to, otherwise someone else is going to take that spot.
Yeah, it just
Well, and you have to be enrolled.
yeah.
That's
You have to be
something I
enrolled
didn't
for
think about
next-
before. Like, you have to be enrolled for this next semester, which starts like in a week or so. So that's why they have it that early.
You would
Stupid.
think when we go to 12, they would have to change that window.
I would think so.
Just because, like, you're hurting the teams that are in it, and you're also hurting the players. Because what if Malik Murphy gets a chance? Like, say Quinn Ewers gets hurt, Malik Murphy comes in, he plays really well. Maybe he doesn't transfer.
Yeah. Like a Tua situation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, why? Because all the coaches are like, this transfer window makes no sense. You have to recruit your own players to stay. And I mean, it makes a little bit of sense if your team, if you're like a 7-5, 8-4 team that probably not going to have like national title hopes the next year. Like, those players probably transfer before the bowl games anyway. But it's just such a, like, if an injury happens and like Quinn Ewers tears his ACL, Malik Murphy could maybe get the starting job for early next season, and maybe he just balls out.
Yeah.
It makes zero sense.
yeah,
Like,
but
yeah.
I don't really know how to fix it because you have to be enrolled. Which
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, it's
nobody cares about academics if you're a good college football player, but maybe they could have some acceptance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe.
I mean, the first 2 weeks of class don't even matter.
Yeah.
it's true.
Still this week.
Syllabus week, but
because I mean,
it's hard to fix. It's
Yeah.
just messed up right now.
a top level college athlete is getting into whatever classes they want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just extend it another week, because I mean, it's gonna hurt your team. It's gonna hurt other teams. It just makes college football such a weird. Like, I get it's college football. You're a student athlete. You have to like be enrolled in classes, but also
I mean, could you enroll for a semester and still play for your team, or is that
no.
because some guys entered the transfer portal and they still played on some
Yeah.
other teams?
Oh, can you?
Yeah.
But I don't know
Yeah.
if they like officially.
I don't remember
enrolled.
who was that.
I just figured if you have to be
I know there were a
enrolled.
couple.
I know like Coastal Carolina had a ton of people that were in the portal but still played in the bowl game
Yeah.
for them.
But did they find a new team?
Oh, maybe they're.
Yeah,
I don't know
I
if
don't
they
know.
found a new team or not.
It could have been just in the portal.
They could, yeah.
Because I guess I don't know when exactly the portal closes. I would assume.
Probably pretty soon, I would guess.
I mean, maybe it closed like yesterday, because you saw DJ Uyunglele,
Yeah.
Cam Ward declared for the draft.
Maybe.
It's like maybe yesterday was the last day you could get into classes.
Could have been.
Could be.
I mean, you're going to take 12 credits. You're getting into English 101,
Yeah.
coaching 101. It's not like you're trying to get into engineering
True.
400.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got Michigan and Washington. I didn't expect that, but I think it's an interesting matchup.
Big Ten.
Big Ten.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Pac-12.
Yeah.
Last year of existence, and they
Yeah.
made it
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah. I think line is 4.5. Is that
Mhm,
what I saw?
Michigan game was a fun one. Wasn't the prettiest game, but it was just, you could tell they're two really good teams.
Yeah.
Just back and forth.
Bama's got to get a new center.
Yeah.
Yeah,
the
he
yips.
choked.
Tough day. Yeah, he definitely had the yips. He completely killed their momentum.
Yeah.
I think they were driving to go up maybe 2 scores
Yeah.
and 2 bad snaps, and they had to punt.
2 bad snaps in a row.
Wouldn't you think they would call it? You wouldn't call like an RPO, like weird play with the snaps being so inconsistent all game.
Well,
I get.
I don't
it,
know
like,
if you guys saw it, but on Twitter or X, whatever it's called now, I can't say X. It just doesn't
No, I
make
still
any
call it
sense.
Twitter.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Twitter.
There was a video that showed like the backside view of the play or whatever, and it was supposed to go the running back
Yeah,
when he motioned out, and they had 2 blockers right there. So if he would have got a good snap, he would have scored.
yeah.
The running back would have scored.
I just wonder why you call any sort of like where the snap has to be absolutely perfect.
Yeah.
Like the timing has to be 100% there, or else you run a quarterback draw.
Yeah.
It ends up being a quarterback draw for no gain.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, it's
You
going to be
just trust your center that you've had all year to make one snap.
Yeah.
You don't really think he's going to have a bad.
It wasn't. It wasn't like a terrible snap.
It wasn't awful, but
think,
it. Yeah.
Quarterback just kind of panicked, and
Yeah.
I don't know.
realize Jalen Miller already graduated.
Yeah.
I mean, he can play one more year though, can he?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think he's got one more.
Because he can be a.
Like a grad.
COVID
Yeah.
year,
Yeah.
all that crap.
Yeah.
Didn't realize he graduated. I didn't think he'd been there for 3.5 years though.
Sat behind some good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Same with their running back. He's been there a while.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know, Mac Jones, Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then they have a 5-star freshman who just enrolled.
Yeah.
Yeah. They'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see them not in the championship though.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
a cool championship. New team.
First time
New teams,
Saban hasn't been to a championship in a 3-year span since he's been there.
Dang.
Imagine that.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
First time since like 2015 that there's not an SEC team in
Yeah.
the final.
Yeah.
Like that. That's cool.
It'll be fun to see 2 new teams play.
Absolutely. Yeah. College football, one more game.
One more game, then the season's over.
Hate that. It'll
Too
be a good
fast.
game though. Bowl games were they're just weird. They're so weird.
Yeah.
I saw a poll on Twitter and it just asked, do you think bowl games still matter? And
Yeah, to the teams they do. To
Yeah.
the players.
Yeah.
I think
And the fans. Like, if Nebraska was in a bowl game, we'd still,
Yeah.
yeah.
like, want to win.
Yeah.
It's not like they don't want to win. It's just...
I just think if you're not in a New Year's Six bowl or in the playoff, you just have to look at it as it's the first game of next season.
Yeah.
You're getting 15 more practices and then a game.
Yeah.
Like you're not going to get any better reps than
Yeah.
a real game where, yeah, the stakes aren't a national title, but
Yeah.
It's more important to, like, the group of 5 schools, or the
Yeah.
non-power
Non-power
5
five.
Yeah.
schools that,
It is,
like,
it's
the
like a status.
Ohio's out there.
Yeah.
Like, they live for these bowl games. That's
Yeah.
their goal this year.
It's like a status thing.
Yeah.
If you make it to a bowl game, then you're good
Yeah.
ish. Good enough. Yeah. Still got a couple more weeks of NFL though. So that's good.
Yeah, week 18 should be good.
Week
Lots
18's the It's the insane week.
I think I saw there's still 20 teams like that have a chance at the playoffs or something.
That's
Like,
crazy.
it's just mad.
That's a lot of teams.
Amazing how that works out, huh?
Yeah. Weird that the divisions are close.
Weird that a lot of divisions are coming down to this week. Wild card. Man,
That is weird.
that's
Surely,
crazy. Surely that didn't just happen.
It's just random.
Yeah, it's just random.
Surely the Cardinals just randomly beat the Eagles.
Yeah,
At home.
Yeah. When all they had to do was beat the Cardinals and Giants, and they win the division.
Yeah.
Man. It's crazy.
What if the Eagles are just bad?
They could be.
They're bad when the NFL tells them to be bad.
Weren't they
Tell you that.
10-1?
10-1.
Yeah, that's 4 in a row.
4 out of 5.
4 out of 5, yeah. Yeah.
Weird.
It's interesting how
Crazy
that
things can
happens.
happen.
Yeah. It's fun, though. Fun to watch.
I'd rather have it
It's
that
More
way.
entertaining.
more
It's
people watch.
Entertaining.
Yeah. Go to the games.
So
Make
those
money.
tickets,
Ticket sales, concessions,
jersey sales.
Yep.
jerseys.
It's interesting.
Yep.
All right. I'm going to throw in my Revos real quick before we get to
We
the
didn't even
picks.
talk about basketball.
Who cares?
Who cares?
Just kidding. Yeah, we do need to talk about
Jeez.
basketball. Sorry. I got hooked on football.
It's basketball season now.
So by now, we beat Indiana.
We beat Indiana.
Just beat Indiana.
Nice.
Is that on the road or at home?
It's here.
Home tomorrow night.
Perfect.
Wednesday night at 8.
2-1 in the Big Ten.
Ooh, late one.
12-2 overall.
Coming off a big win against South Carolina State. Good team.
Great over.
Yeah. What
The
happened
over.
there?
Just the point total went over.
On the last.
No interest, but
last
I
possession
thought
of
it
the
was
game,
cool.
yeah.
I thought it was cool that it went over.
For those who may have bet on the over, that would have been a
Yeah.
fun moment.
So
for
there
them.
were a lot
Yeah.
of people in our section sitting there that did bet on the over. So
Yeah.
I felt good for them.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it came down to the last possession. Clay kept telling us there's no chance. They needed like 30 points with 6 minutes left.
The guy behind me and his drunk wife kept saying there's no chance.
Yep, kept saying there's no chance. Trevin and I and a bunch of people,
We willed it.
we kept faith.
I yelled at a couple of players. Need a couple more points
Yep.
because the arena was very quiet, and they probably heard me. And they're like, "I got
Probably
you."
did.
Yep. South Carolina State scored 11 points at half. And
Yeah.
then they caught fire at the end of the second half and made some threes.
That was the worst basketball team I've ever seen.
They're
Yeah,
not
they-
good. How they have 4 wins? I want to know who their 4 wins are against.
Probably.
School of the blind.
School of the deaf.
School of
Who's
death.
the team that North Dakota State beat by like 100?
Oh yeah.
I
I can't
can't remember
remember.
the name. They're probably them.
Yeah. That's 3.
Bishop Sycamore.
Sure.
There's 4.
University of Bishop Sycamore.
Yeah, that was a bad team. They almost
did.
covered though.
They did their job.
They did almost cover.
It's close.
But Nebraska did it.
Yep.
Yeah, big week. Indiana, then Wisconsin. At
Wisconsin on Saturday.
And then the big one.
And then the big one. Purdue comes to town.
What day is that? Or
Tuesday?
Tuesday?
Tuesday the 9th. 8 p.m. on Peacock.
Peacock.
What?
Oh.
Good thing I have
No.
tickets.
It is on Peacock.
You got to buy that subscription for this game.
Yep. Or you got to get a ticket.
Yep.
Sounds
somehow.
like-
Tickets probably be decently expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would
Especially if
assume so.
Nebraska goes 2-0 in their next 2 games.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh. It'll be like Creighton, I bet.
Could
if
be
they
right.
win the next 2.
If we go 2-0, I bet we'll be ranked.
Yeah. And they'll
With
be number
one
one.
coming to town.
Oof.
Assuming they don't lose tonight. Let's check that score.
Probably just started.
Yeah, 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, that'll be a fun game. Peacock, really?
Peacock.
They're up 11 already, so.
Shoot. That's good for Nebraska.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Not good if you bet on Maryland, but
Oh.
for those
Well,
who did.
Yeah,
No one did that.
hypothetically. Yeah, a win against number 1 would be go a long way.
If we go 2-0 and then beat Purdue.
Oh. Are you going to be all in?
No sit Tuesday.
I mean,
If we win the next 3, you got to be feeling
who's the game after? Who do we play after Purdue?
at Iowa.
They're bad.
And they are bad.
If we go 3-0 and then look convincing against Iowa.
Yeah.
Because that would be a classic, just like you beat number 1 Purdue
Yeah.
and then you go lose to Iowa.
It is at Iowa. So
Yeah.
Road games are tough.
If we can go 3-0, and then even if you just win the next one, if you beat Iowa at Iowa, then I'd be all in.
Yeah.
Just because, like,
That's fair.
It's just asking a lot.
That is asking a lot.
I'd say if you go 2-0 and then put up a fight against
Yeah.
Purdue, you should be all in.
Well, I would say even if you go
If
you go
we-
1-1 this week
if you
and
beat
then beat Purdue.
and then you
Yeah.
look good against Iowa,
Yeah.
just because that would be the classic. You split the next two, then you beat the
Because
number
at
one
Wisconsin's
team.
going to be tough.
Yeah, I'll say 1-1,
Yeah.
and then beat Purdue, beat Iowa, just because that would be
Yeah.
beat the number one team and then go lose to Iowa.
Yeah. Hoiberg's got it rolling. Tried to tell you guys before the season.
Yep.
We'll see. I hope so.
I would love that.
I do hope
Final
so.
Four bound.
That'd be cool. Be really cool.
I told people if you got off the train after the Minnesota loss, then I don't want you back on. But
Yep.
I'll open it back up for a week.
Trev's
Now's your
opening it
chance.
back
Get
up.
back
And
on.
hop back on.
I'll allow it.
Last chance.
Last chance.
I was pretty down on after the Minnesota game, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
I thought it
Nah, I knew we were fine.
just looked like a classic Nebraska.
Everybody has a bad week in basketball.
Yep.
Can't be great the whole season.
You can.
You can't.
Hmm?
Some
Nope.
teams can.
No teams are undefeated.
There are some.
Really?
Houston and Ole Miss are undefeated.
Oh, that's right.
Ole Miss is good at passing.
And James Madison.
Yeah, Ole
is
Miss is
undefeated.
kind of nice this year.
JMU.
What's going on in Oxford? They're just,
Chris Beard.
Chris Beard, yeah.
and then they're just getting every transfer for football. Do
Why
they just
wouldn't
have-
you want to go there? Hotty toddy. That's all he
That's
needs.
fair.
That's all you need to know.
That's very fair.
That's all you need. Hotty toddy.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about basketball or
Nope. It's good.
okay?
I have one football before we move on.
Yeah.
Is Colorado just not trying to recruit this year? Saw they had 6 commits on signing day.
He doesn't try. He wants them to come to him. So,
I did hear a theory that they're doing well in the portal.
Yeah.
What if they're just trying to go all in for Shador's last year? And then if they are good, Deion just leaves for a different job.
Could see that.
I can
Good.
see that.
It's just tough because what happens what if they go 4-8 and they have 6 commits?
Maybe he leaves anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think he was ever going to stay that long at Colorado.
No.
This was just a
I just thought it'd be more
Step
than
try and
up.
get somewhere else.
Yeah.
I mean, if you go
Prove
4-8,
yourself.
4-8, then what do? Just nothing? Just
Stay
sit on
there. Somebody else will take him. Don't know where, but somebody would take a chance on him.
He'd be a decent, he would never do it, but a decent offensive coordinator. Because I feel like he would get athletes because,
Well, their whole coaching staff's leaving too.
it's
His
just
defensive coordinator just left. Offensive coordinator left.
6 commits is what you would, if a coach, there was all of a sudden a scandal before signing day, the morning of signing day, and then everyone just decommits. That's shocking.
Couldn't happen to better university.
God, it seems like so long ago when we played them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was golfing.
But
during
also
that.
it went by
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah.
But then you look back, that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't remember if it was ESPN or Yahoo or
bad
Bleacher
game.
Report, and they said who would win in a hypothetical game, the 2019 LSU team
Yeah.
or the 2023 Colorado Buffaloes.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
They were 3-0.
3-0, yeah.
Ridiculous.
Maybe just pump the brakes a little. They beat a bad, what turned out to be a bad TCU team, a 5-7 Nebraska team.
Mm-hmm.
Then who was their other win? Colorado State.
Yeah.
in overtime.
In overtime.
Yeah.
In a game they
They almost
easily could have
that game.
lost.
Yeah.
They should have lost that game. I think
Should've.
they got
Yeah.
bailed out.
Yeah.
All right. Now I'm going to put on my Revos, if that's okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Big week for the Revos last week.
Yeah, how was
Ooh,
it?
yeah.
Couldn't have been better. It was a little cloudy in Mexico, but the Revos were fine.
I mean, you can still get sunburnt and hurt your eyes from
Oh,
with
100%.
clouds, so you need the Revos.
Yeah, because it was right on the border of do you want to wear sunglasses? It's not super sunny, but if you don't, it's not going to feel good on your eyes. So I just wore them. was perfect.
Once
Good.
you get some photochromic lenses, you don't
Yeah.
even have to worry about if
True.
the sun's out because he still looks great either way.
Exactly. I need some photochromics.
Yeah.
Did you wear them while you were in the pool or anything?
When I was in like the hot tub, I wore them, but other than that, I didn't want to like drop them and
No,
like,
can't risk
Yeah,
that.
I
Yeah.
can't risk that. No. Yeah. Revos, they're the best sunglasses ever made. Revo.com, use code BoysDownBad20, 20% off your order, and they help you see the board clear. Extremely clear. Clearest I've ever seen it.
Someone saw the board clear last week.
Someone did see the board
Really clear.
Very clear.
Yeah.
Who was that? It couldn't be. You've done pretty good this year. I've done pretty good.
Yeah.
Peters. Trev hasn't been doing very good, but it was Trevin.
It all clicked. It all clicked last week.
Trevin found it at the end of the year.
He figured it out.
He's just getting started, is what
You
he
can't keep me down
said.
long.
No, not at all.
I knew it was coming. I always believed in my picks.
Can we get a?
oh,
No.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, please.
I want to. I
Trevin
want
wants
to
to hear
see.
this.
I want
Trevin
to
wants to
see.
hear these
First
percentages.
time I want to hear it.
Okay, Chris is in the lead at 53.7. Dylan's at 52.27. I'm at 48.21. Trevin's at 36.36.
Better.
Okay,
That's
went
a
up.
4% jump.
He was
Trevin.
at 32.
Yeah,
See, that's good. What are
That's
you
good.
at?
48.21.
48.
Another 4-0 week from
That's
Trev.
about
and
what it'll take.
Yep. He's gonna.
If Trevin goes, I guess Trevin has a lot more picks than I do.
He's utilized that bonus.
He has.
Because I was gonna, if I go 0-4, and Trevin goes 4-0, he'd have more wins, but he
Whoa.
has more losses.
Yeah.
It'd be close.
Still a couple
Bye.
more weeks.
Trevin would have 10 more total picks given, and he'd have one more win.
Okay.
But I
There's
mean,
a chance.
He
Kurt-
chose to use that
He did.
bonus lock, though.
He did. Yeah.
it lost.
Yeah. Well, that's okay. He figured it out. Chris and I are battling for the top right now. It's close.
Really close.
Tough week for. Did you go 1 and 2?
I went 1 and 2.
I went 2 and 1.
Another push.
Yeah.
Took all season to get a push.
Now they're coming
2 in a row for
swarms.
Dill.
It's tough, but that's okay. We're gonna jump into the picks. Let's go to the hot hand, Trev. What are your picks for the week?
Yep, coming off a 4-0 week. The confidence is there. I'm seeing the board so clear. We're going to start it off on Saturday. I'm taking the Ravens +3 against the Steelers. Now I know Ravens are playing for nothing. They got the 1 seed locked. Steelers are playing for everything. I don't care. I trust Harbaugh. They're still going to be motivated. The Steelers beat them earlier. They don't want to get swept by their division rivals. They want to just put the Steelers' season to an end. Tyler Huntley, he's capable. I think he's still good. Ravens still have a really good defense. Steelers have looked good, but I think the moment's just going to be too big for them. Give me the Ravens +3. Sprinkle money line. All right, sticking with the Saturday games, I'm taking the Texans -1.5 at the Colts. Texans are just a more complete team. They have a good defense. Colts defense is not good. 6th most points per game across the league. You've seen how good that Texans offense can be when Stroud is on. I believe in Stroud. Again, just the better team, I think. Both teams fighting for their lives. Give me the Texans -1.5. Next, taking the Bears +3 at the Packers. Packers playing similar to the Steelers, playing for their lives. Bears have nothing to play for, but they want to beat their division rivals and their season. Bears have been playing really good football these last 6 weeks. Defense has been clicking. Here's why I like the Bears even more. Packers have a horrible run defense. With Fields and Bears running games, they're just going to run it down their throats. Fields has been on lately. Just give me the Bears to end their rivals' seasons. +3, sprinkle money line, of course. And then last, I'm taking the Saints-Falcons under 42. Just way too many points for this game, I think. Division rival, both teams fighting for their seasons. I think they're just going to both play a little tight. Both teams like to run the ball. They're just going to rely on their run game, keep the ball out of the other team's hands. 2 decent defenses. 42 is way too much. Take the under. 4-0.
Love it. He said it earlier, but he's got a little bit of a following now after last week.
Shout out to my guy Ethan. Found me on Instagram. I've been hooking it up with picks. Kept the winning going this weekend. Big fan.
Love Ethan. Shout out Ethan.
Finally got some love on TikTok for the first time in my life, and felt good.
Yeah, you got a lot of views.
Yeah.
A lot of views, a lot of comments.
That kind of popped off.
It did.
Where could people find you on Instagram if they want more pics?
Yeah.
TJ Little 01. DMs
him
are
up.
open.
DMs are open.
There you go, folks. Right
there
there.
you go. There you go. All right. Good picks, Trev. Peters, what do you got for the week?
I'm going to start with the Patriots -2 against the Jets. I get Patriots ideally don't want to win this game. Probably want to get a better draft pick, but I think Belichick might just have a final FU to the Patriots if they are going to fire him by beating the Jets, hurting their draft pick. So I'm just going to take the best coach of all time, Patriots -2. I'm going to take the Bears +3. I think Fields is trying to prove a point that maybe they should trade that first pick, or just try and get some weapons around him. I think he's going to show he is the guy. Anytime you can end your rival's season, I think that's a little extra motivation there. And then I'm going to take Cowboys, Commanders under 45.5. Strictly a system play. Again, another team that doesn't want to win. The Commanders, I think 45.5 is way too many points. I just don't think they're going to try in this game. So, and Cowboys on the road, completely different team. Don't think they're going to get, in the 40s to where it can go over with like a touchdown. So I'll take the under, Cowboys, Commanders, under 45.5. I'm going to take the Bills -3 against the Dolphins. A little worried that maybe Vegas calls this in and says, let's just try and win by 1 or 2, keep the people happy, keep the divisions close. I heard something where the Bills going into this game, if they win, they could get the 2 seed, and if they lose, they could miss the playoffs entirely. So a little extra motivation there. Josh Allen, really good quarterback. I just think he can kind of pick them apart and how many years has it been since the Bills missed the playoffs? I feel like they're in it.
They've pretty much
Every
been in
while.
every year since Allen's been there.
Yeah.
So if there's a chance where if they lose, they don't get in at all, I'm going to take my luck and just hope Vegas is nice to the people and says, we'll give you guys a push this week. Because we know they like to keep the divisions as close as they can. Case in point right here.
Biggest game of the week.
If you win, you're in. If you lose, you're out. So maybe this moves a little bit more where 3 gets you a win. Hopefully at worst it gets you a push. So Bills -3. Vegas, be nice to us.
No bonus pick, huh?
That was
No,
yeah,
That
was
was
his
my
bonus.
bonus.
Oh, that was his bonus?
Yeah,
Stop.
Patriots, Bears, Cowboys, Commanders under, Bills.
It's not paying attention
I
over
don't-
there.
He didn't talk about the Bears.
It
Yeah, it
did.
did.
So anytime you can
Jeez.
end your division or end your rival season.
You paying attention over there?
Oh, I
You
thought you were...
just-
Okay.
What game did you?
What are you thinking about over there?
I mean, it's
Wow.
2 teams that if they win, they beat their rival last game of the season, but the Jets aren't going to make the playoffs.
Okay. I thought you were talking about the Patriots division rivals. Whatever.
Nice.
I did talk about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
You just accused me of not using my bonus.
Classic.
I just didn't... I don't know what I was doing.
Doesn't care.
It's all right. All right, Chris. Let's go to your picks for the week.
All right, my first one, I'm going Lions, Vikings under 45.5. Week 18, there can be a lot of guys sitting out. Kind of view it as like the preseason games where there's a lot of unders because you got a lot of backups. Teams like the Vikings could be looking at rookies, second-year guys. Are they going to keep them, release them for next year? Detroit really doesn't have anything to play for. Now that they lost to Dallas last week, they're kind of locked into that 3 seed. So I could see Goff and them maybe getting a quarter, maybe a half work, and then sit out second half. Minnesota's offense, it's just not good. I don't see Justin Jefferson playing that much, Jordan Addison, so they don't get hurt. They played 2 weeks ago, so they know each other well. Division rivals again. Give me the under 45.5. Second pick, I'm going Eagles -5 at the Giants. I think the Giants are ready for the season to be over, looking at where they're going to vacation. Eagles need to win, obviously, and hope Dallas loses. They play at the same time, so the Eagles are going to be fired up to play this game. Again, they played 2 weeks ago on Christmas. Eagles played like crap, did a lot of dumb things. I think they cleaned that up. They learned from last week against Cardinals, so give me the Eagles -5. And then last, I'm going Browns and Bengals under 39.5. Again, nobody's playing for the Browns. Flacco's sitting out. And the Bengals, they struggle to score on the Chiefs. Browns have a better defense than the Chiefs. Just not much you need to know about this game. I don't think Jamar Chase is going to play. Higgins, I don't see playing. So I just think the Bengals are going to use this as an opportunity to get some young guys in. Same with the Browns. So give me the under of 39.5.
Nice. Good picks. Can you imagine that in 2024 we're saying we need to give Joe Flacco some rest when you're in the playoffs?
What do the Browns do next year?
Probably stick with Deshaun.
They're paying him so much. Yeah.
There's so much money.
But
Isn't it
so
all
much money.
And it's all guaranteed, isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah, they really screwed themselves with that contract.
But Flacco could earn himself some money as his backup, just in case.
I wonder how long he's going to keep playing.
Yeah, he could
balling
retire
out.
maybe.
How many teams could Flacco start for next year?
Probably Jets.
No, because Rodgers.
will be back.
Oh, true.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I don't really know because all the bad teams are going to take the quarterbacks
Yeah.
in the first round,
Or I guess
and they're going to
before
play him.
Before the draft, 4 teams pick. Do you think he starts for more than 3 teams?
Seahawks, maybe.
Raiders,
Colts?
maybe?
I don't know. No.
Raiders?
Well, Colts, they got Richardson.
Yeah.
true.
yeah.
I keep forgetting about these hurt guys.
Yeah.
There's been so
I don't
many
know if he would
quarterbacks
play
that
for
have
that.
played this year.
Yeah. I don't know if Flacco would play for that many. Start for
Steelers?
that many.
Steelers?
Maybe the Steelers. That could be one.
Patriots.
Yeah, Patriots, that's
But
2.
they'll draft somebody.
I don't think he'd play for the Commanders because they have Howell, and they're going to draft somebody anyway.
What about like the Falcons?
Yeah.
Maybe the Falcons.
Maybe the Falcons. Yeah, there's not many he'd play for, but he's been good.
Yeah,
Good
he
for him.
Maybe said like the Bucks before Baker started balling out, but
Yeah.
Saints, maybe.
Yeah. Good
Yeah.
for Flacco.
Good for Flacco.
Yeah.
All right, for my Week 18 NFL locks, I'm seeing the board clear thanks to my Revo sunglasses. Revo.com. Use code BoysOnBad20, 20% off your order. My first pick is going to be the Cowboys, -13 at the Commanders. Cowboys playing for the division. It's interesting how the NFL pulled their strings and Eagles lost last week. And yeah, you can call me a homer, but it's Cowboys Super Bowl. It's all set up for them to take the 2 seed, get home field advantage. I'm
Super Bowl,
excited.
baby.
Cowboys Super Bowl, but they're going to cover the 13 points against the Commanders. Commanders not playing for anything. So give me Cowboys -13. Second pick is going to be the Bills Dolphins over 49.5. Playing for the division on Sunday night. Game means a ton. It's in Miami, so the weather's not going to be an issue. I think both offenses are going to put up a lot of points. Don't know who's going to win. It's going to be a good game. Excited to watch it, but just going to cheer for points. And then my third pick is going to be the Colts +1.5 at home against the Texans. Spot's going to be bright for CJ Stroud. I don't know how he's going to perform. He's played good all year, but playing for a playoff spot, who knows? Minshew's been there before. He's experienced. I think the Colts are rolling. I think they cover the 1.5 against the Texans. So give me the Colts +1.5. Those are my picks for the week.
better watch out for the TikTok guy.
What?
He'll call us fake again
Oh,
because he'll say you took.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
Texans.
guy's crazy.
Yeah.
Like
Watch
a
all the
passion.
videos before you comment.
They don't do
And we
that.
record these on Tuesday.
Yeah, that's,
come out on
that's
Friday.
hopeless. They don't care.
Also,
They're relentless.
none of us looked shockingly similar.
No.
Yeah.
We're all wearing very different outfits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Trevin and Jordan were the same person, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. He sure did.
Nice.
I mean, that was shocking. I think he commented 5 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same message every single. Just kept saying fake. I mean, people.
Some people just don't think.
Not everybody has to take the same picks.
No.
That's the beauty of America. Everybody can have their own opinions.
It's very true.
You aren't punished for having different thoughts.
It's true. Runza?
T.
Tempe tea.
All right. All right, boys down bad parlay week 19. Trev, What's your pick for the week?
My first parlay pick is going to be the Bills, -3 at the Dolphins on Sunday night. Bills are hot right now. They're playing for their season. If they win the division. If they lose, they would need some help to get in. Bills are they're playing really good football. They're not going to miss the playoffs. Dolphins on fraud watch. Their defense got exposed last week. Bradley Chubb tore his ACL in the last few minutes of the game. I think it's just going to really hurt their defense. I trust Josh Allen. Dolphins aren't playing for as much. Yeah, it's to win the division, but if they lose, they're fine. I just think you take the more motivated team in a must-win scenario with Josh Allen. They'll win by 3 or more. Take it.
Love it. Great pick. Jordan, what do you got?
I'm going to take the Texans money line. It's -120, but I just think it's not like you're taking huge juice on, so just take the money line. I think it's a chance for CJ Stroud to show he is the best quarterback in that class. So they're winning in, right? Or are they winning, need help?
I think they're winning.
I think they're winning.
I think
they're winning it.
Yeah, they are.
I mean,
they would have 10 wins.
Yeah.
Regardless, they're not getting in with a loss. So it's a must-win for the Texans. So I'm just going to take the money line, Texans money line, parlay. Let's do it.
Good pick. Chris?
Talked a lot about this game. I'm going the Bears +3 at Green Bay. Divisional game. Always take the points with the divisional game. Rivals. Justin Fields been playing out of his mind. Bears are on a hot streak. Packers defense sucks. Just that's all you need to know. Bears +3. Packers beat them earlier in the year in Chicago. Bears would love nothing more than to end the Packers season. Packers win, they're in the playoffs. So what more could you ask for if you're a Bears fan? So Bears +3.
Nice. Love that pick. I am going to go Eagles -5 at the Giants. Eagles playing for the division and the 2 seed, the games at the same time as the Dallas game, so they're not going to know if Dallas won or not. They got to win. They got to win. Can't take a loss. If they want the 2 seed, if they want to win the division, they got to win and get some help from Dallas. So Eagles -5 at the Giants. We did it.
Took us all year, but we got it.
We did it. Congrats, guys.
Yep.
Yes. All right. Good parlay. Let's do grid quick. All right. Baseball this week.
Brewers is top left.
Brewers top left.
Yes.
Got everything ready to roll.
Yep. 3, 2, 1, go.
Well, Cy Young for San Diego is Blake Snell.
Yep.
Garrett Cole for Yankees.
Yep.
Shane Bieber ever win
Shane
it?
Bieber.
I think Shane
did he
Bieber
win it?
did win the Cy Young, yes. Correct.
CC Sabathia, Yankees. Brewers.
Yeah.
For born out.
No,
Oh,
No, Yankees,
Okay.
Brewers.
Josh Hader for Brewers. Padres.
Wait, CC could also be
Oh, I just
Cleveland.
I did Sabathia
Shoot.
for the Yanks.
Josh Hader
I
for
didn't think about
Brewers.
that.
Yeah.
So we need
Now we need a Cleveland.
So we need the whole middle row and then Guardians and Brewers.
Yankees Ichiro.
yeah.
Did he play for the Yankees?
Yeah.
Ichiro?
Yes.
Padres Machado.
Wow. When did he do that?
Machado
Yeah, he
for
did.
sure.
Tatis.
I was gonna say Tatis maybe.
It was not Machado.
What?
It's got to be Tatis then.
That's 2 weeks in a row. Trevor just said
Was he not born?
Well, I'm gonna do Ichiro then for
For
Yankees.
Frick is
Yankees.
Machado from?
When the hell did he play for the Yankees?
he played for the Yankees.
Was it just like 1 year?
Towards the end, couple
Couple
years.
years.
So
Francisco
Tatis.
Lindor.
Machado's from Miami. It's on me.
Tatis was correct.
God.
And
Lindor.
Lindor.
Guardians.
Well, that's 8 out of 9.
Hey, my bad.
All right, roulette. Hold a day.
One spin on roulette. One spin.
The black 15, please.
25. Red 25. Please. Where is that on the board? There she is. Right next to 2. 29. Chuck.
Let's try one more.
One more.
29's a dumb number.
That one was close. And he gets up.
That was barely a spin. 25. Bitches.
2.
Chris thought he
It was in 25.
Oh, gosh dang it.
It went into 25 and bounced out.
It was
into
in
the
25.
2. Yeah,
you
it
saw
was.
that.
I did. Bounced out into the 2.
No.
It's my third winner.
Well, shoot.
Shouldn't have done that extra spin,
Nope.
guys. Come on.
Nope.
I tried to only do one.
That's how
I
it
tried to
works
help you
every
guys.
time.
Tried to help. Yes.
Chris, you can get it next week, though.
Yeah, I get the $5.
Just a killer.
Or defer.
Just
It's right in your number and then it bounces out.
It's worse because you celebrated.
I thought for sure it was in. It was in 25.
Oh, that's exhilarating. All right. Go Skurs.
Go Skurs.
Yep. Golf season starts on Thursday.
It does.
Yep.
Century Tournament of Challenge.
Century
Tournament of
Tournament?
Champions.
Tournament
Tournament of
champions in
Champions?
Hawaii.
That's fun.
Hope
Golf's
everyone
back.
Yep. Hope everyone had a happy New Year.
Yeah. Let's attack this new year.
Yeah. New Year, new us.
You know what's a great way to ring in the new year, by the way?
Dry January.
Dry January. It's a great way to ring in the new
It's
year.
one way.
The other way is to go to some Omaha Supernovas games.
What
New
are the
volleyball
Supernovas
time.
doing?
Well, let me tell you about them, Trevin. It's pro time, Nebraska. The Omaha Supernovas hit the court for the first ever Pro Volleyball Federation match on January 24th against the Atlanta Vibe at the CHI Health Center. First serve is set for 7 p.m. Secure your season and single match tickets now at supernovas.com. Witness world-class talent as the Omaha Supernovas host the Atlanta Vibe for the first ever match of the Pro Volleyball Federation. The Supernovas roster includes NCAA national champions, All-Americans, and Olympians. Join the volleyball movement, sweeping across the country, and see your Major League Volleyball team, the Omaha Supernovas. It's a great way to ring in the new year.
Pro team in Nebraska.
First ever.
Go
It's
watch 'em.
exciting.
Yeah.
Got to go watch them. All right. Anything else, boys?
Nope.
All right. This is the Boys Down Bad podcast. I'm Dylan.
Peters.
Trev.
I'm Chris.
Have yourselves a top 10 weekend.